Today is Travel Warning Wednesday. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now with wars and demonstrations and just a lot of things. So for my international travelers out there, I just want to make sure that you guys are as safe as you need to be out here traveling. There's a lot more things going on now. Um, I believe in this in like worldwide than probably ever before. And this is not because I'm trying to scare you guys into not traveling or anything like that. It's just, of course, with anything, you want to make sure that you're making the best decision of where you go. Um, and despite things that are going on, you may have to choose to go somewhere else or do something, something else, somewhere else. And you may just have to change your plans. And of course, a travel advisor like me can help you with that, with the change of plans and being able to, you know, do that in a for it to happen in a smoother manner than you trying to contact whoever, you book through or the third party that you book through to try to get those plans changed. But today, and like I said, this is for US citizens. Of course, because I live in the United States, I am speaking on US travel warnings. Of course, if you need to find out anything about travel warnings going on around the world, and what the US government or US State Department is advising, places for us to stay away from, or places to where we should reconsider, or places that we just need to take extreme caution. You can go to travel.state.gov and scrolling down the bottom. You can go to that website at any time to find out about the location that you're trying to go to. So if there's a specific location that you're trying to visit or you're going to be visiting soon, you want to be up on that, what's going on in that area. And if there's any travel advisory warnings that are coming out, they come out and then they tell you what dates they were issued and if they are expired. So for right, like, this is my first time even actually really putting out a video about this, or actually talking like about this like in a to a whole. Um, but every week, I wanted to come out with specific locations, um, and touch on specific locations and where those areas are that are focused on where there's activities going on that maybe we don't need to be a part of. So as U.S. citizens, um, but I don't know if y'all know, but there's a that is out right now. It's a worldwide caution for U.S. citizens um, to reconsider travel to some areas of the world, and some is just don't go at all. Like, do not go, do not travel. You know, so we have like a orange to probably a red warning going on in different parts of the world. So, um, like I said, for the next few weeks, am going to be touching on specific areas of interest, especially popular destinations where U.S. citizens are traveling right now. Okay, so like I said, but they actually put out, the U.S. Department of State has actually put out a worldwide travel advisory, y'all. So you got, like, this is saying that you guys should stay alert just to make sure that the areas in which you are going to are safe, or just like I said, just exercise extreme caution. So the worldwide caution is due to tensions in various locations around the world, the potential for attacks, demonstrations, or acts of violence against U.S. citizens or U.S. interests um, are 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 very high in specific areas around the world. The U.S. Department of State advises the U.S. that U.S. citizens abroad exercise extreme caution. And if you're going abroad, like I said, make sure you do your research so that you know what that area, what's going on in the area that you are in, just in case something breaks out. Okay. Um, and what the U.S. Department is advising, and what I'm advising also to all of my clients that are traveling abroad, is to, number one, stay alert in the locations that are frequented by tourists, because those are the things, those are the places that are being targeted. Tourist areas are being targeted. It's unfortunate, and like I said, I'm not um, like telling people not to go somewhere or not to travel abroad or try to scare anybody, because I'm going to be traveling, but I'm just going to make sure that I take caution in where I go and make sure that I research the area in which I'm going to make sure there's nothing jumping off. Okay. Um, and number two, the second thing you should do is enroll in the STEP program. If you do not know what the STEP program is, I will tell you. It's called the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. Okay. This gives you alerts and information to make it easier, for you to know what's going on in specific areas. So that information, when you enroll, if you are traveling soon, then you should enroll. You should at least enroll probably about 3 to 6 months before you travel, just so you have just how you have those alerts coming in, so you can make sure if something's going down, you will get an alert straight to your phone or straight to your email or anywhere that any information that you put in, as far as for them to contact you about the location or the area. If something starts to go down, then they will give you those alerts right away and let you know if there's an advisory, if there's a caution, if there's something that went down there, everything. And it also gives you alerts when you're there. So while you're there, you're getting alerts if something's going on in your that's in proximity to you. So like I said, a lot of the tourist areas are being targeted, so you want to make sure that you're safe. And so this Smart Traveler program, the STEP program, is going to be key for you before you go and while you're there, and it just makes sure that you're going to be good. Like I said, the STEP program also makes it easier for the U.S. government to locate you in an emergency while you're abroad. So if there's something going on where you are caught up in a situation where something just popped off and you're already overseas, then they will know where to locate you and where you are. I know some of us are just in that mode where we don't want to tell nobody our business and we don't want to tell nobody where we at, but when you're traveling overseas, that's a whole different ball game. If you don't want to tell your family, fine, but they will ask you, who to contact if you do if you do get into any trouble. Um, but at least I know I don't want to tell the government nothing, please be safe. If you're traveling abroad, you are a U.S. citizen, even though you don't want to tell the government nothing. You are still a U.S. citizen. You're going to be crying U.S. citizen at the end of the day if you go and you get into some trouble. So make sure that you guys enroll in the STEP program 3 to 6 months before travel. Or if you are doing it in less than 6 months, let's say you book something overseas and it's within a month or so, make sure that you enroll as soon as you book, and then give that information to the State Department so that they will know where you are located in case something goes down. Okay? And also, number 3, follow the State Department, period. Just follow them, um, go to their website. Like I said, the state travel.state. Go to that website. It will give you the advisories for every location all over the world that people frequently travel. Not just even that, it's pretty much all over the world. You can find, if there's a U.S. embassy there or nearby, they're going to have a travel advisory warning, and the warnings go from 1 to like 5. So I mean, or things like that. So I will put up the travel advisory list and what they mean. But of course, everything is stated on the website. as far as what each advisory means. But follow the State Department. They even have a Twitter page. They have a Facebook page. You can follow them. You can make sure that, so it's like I said, if things are going on, you'll know about them right away. Like I said, so everybody, I just want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to be cool. And I want just everybody to have the information to be able to travel safe and then not go and catch on rumors and fake news and fake whatever. I'm not political with this in any type of way. This is basically just based off of me wanting people to stay protected, and have all the information and knowledge that they need to travel savvy and travel safe. Because if you have a bad experience when you travel, you're not going to want to do it again, especially with international travel. And with not everybody, but with a lot of people being very, very cautious about traveling abroad and traveling overseas and things like that, especially, like solo travelers, and even couples who are traveling, um, that can be, there could become a sticky situation if you're not traveling with a large group um, that is more so protected by everything. Usually when I do group travel, my group travel is we have all the assurances already set in. We already have everybody checked in. We have everybody program. We make sure that you guys are protected and everybody knows where, and the State Department knows exactly where you are if something was to go down in that particular area that we're in. So, I mean, and there's travel advisory warnings everywhere. Um, but it's just what level are they, So that's why I said you don't want to be scared of a travel warning. You actually want to embrace a travel warning because then that makes you more savvy and, like you said, just more aware of your surroundings. Um, People are having a good time. You're trying to you're trying to relax, trying to get away from the hustle and bustle. You're trying to trying to rejuvenate yourself, depending on where you're going. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you are on the ball to make sure that you are safe and your family's safe because everybody doesn't have the same intentions as you. Okay, so I thank you guys for listening. And like I said, I will be back for a series. This will be a series for me to do every week because there's always a travel advisory out. And this time I will just kind of focus on specific areas of interest, maybe popular areas and things like that, and popular places that have travel advisories as well, and what those mean and where they are. So I will see you guys next week, and I just want you guys to be safe. So, all right, see you next week. Thanks. Bye.